It's really nice to see you all and thank you so much for coming niște Avilan, de kinam tumengi ka Avilan preka da conferența le Giuvlenghi ando foro. So I think this is what I want to see. I want to see, as a result of our work, institutions, policymakers recognizing those needs.
Changes into my community was the fact that when I've been invited to meet the Queen of England, I got my driving license and we could do it. I started working in school, we could do it. I started working at the university. If she can do it, we can do it. But I had to do it myself. One of the things that I did, and I'm very proud of, is the fact that I have 3 girls, they all started to copy me. I maybe not changed the world, but I managed to change my 3 girls.
Next to my house, there was like an abandoned field full of litter. It was such a beautiful moment, taking ownership of getting involved and doing this for our community.
We are European Drum organisation from Bradford, West Yorkshire. We do a lot. We do our day jobs. We look after children.
My dad never believed in education. He was against education. But now, he's the first person to say, my granddaughter needs to go to school, my dad needs to. So for me, that was the most stubborn person that I had to change, because I didn't know that he has an influence. But yes, indeed, I have managed to change him.
Dictate what will be our future if we're not going to include us on the same table when the measures will be made.
But I had to be at the same time wearing my traditional clothes, not changing, not using too much makeup, being a mother, collecting my children to school, go to the supermarket and do shopping with them, but at the same time wear my bag and running in school.
And 2 years ago, opposite this building, I was graduating from Hallam. And it was really, really powerful for me to see that I've got Roma women next to me. It's really important to highlight that everything what we've learned to do when it comes to educational systems and political and social mobilizations.
As a child, I learned the beauty of the Gypsy people, our values, and what we believe. Okay, some of them are the sense of family and community. This fire that we have, and welcoming people to our house, the sense of music. When I listen to music, my body starts dancing. All this is part of who we are and what we believe. But I also knew that there were things that were not right. For example, when my mom used to say, you are the only girl, you have to cook, you have to clean your brother's room, you have to do everything because you are the woman in this house. I am the first woman of my family to get the university study, not only university study, no any member of my family had got even primary studies. To continue that, continue with education, improve your English and support the young generation. To get not only university study, any study, that can support them to become independent and don't depend of a man to tell you what you have to do or who you have to be.
And the way that we're trying to make an impact, it's on both sides, at grassroots level and institutions. And some of the institutions that have worked with us, which is the museum, Children's Hospital, and they've already integrated into their next 5-year strategy Roma as a vulnerable group. So I think this is what I want to see. I want to see, as a result of our work, institutions, policymakers recognizing those needs and integrate them into their future strategies. We want to see Romani language at the university, we want to see Romani studies at the universities, and we need that for our young people.
And if we have to teach something to the others, is that you can dictate what will be our future if we're not going to include us on the same table when the measures will be made.
So trying to see if there's ways that we can help people to feel more included. And this project focuses on certain groups that have been sort of characterised as racially minoritized, so it includes Roma populations.
I don't think that we should just have a project, you go in, you take your project, and then once you're done, you leave. How can you continue to invest in that relationship? So I've just continued to go in every Monday, say hello, work with kids, and then we created Eco Champions. So now they're going out, talking to their families about recycling, health, climate.
I started to work with our community, and I realized really big barriers and challenges for our community, because in my country, in Czech Republic, I come from Czech Republic, I'm from Roma background. Language barrier was the first what I realized. I started to work as an interpreter.
Regarding our company, we got 4 departments. We got education and employability. Then we got culture, promoting really our beautiful Roma culture, because we love our music and our
traditional music.
Mental health and well-being, because I know people need help with their finances, housing issues and those things. It's very important to keep you alive, but we cannot forget about our mental health.
You as a woman, I'm not calling you as a Roma woman, as a woman, to be independent, it really gives you inside nice feeling, making you feel good, making you give you power. Even if you don't think, without trying to do it, you give an image, you become a role, you become something power, you become a symbol from your community, for your family, for the people around you, just being yourself.
So our focus is on community organization, empowerment and restoration, networking and involvement of democratic participation and representation. The aim of the project is to try to engage with Roma communities and make them aware the importance of our communities to be part of decision-making level, and also to create a strong networking of Roma organizations and Roma communities across UK.